With a hot air balloon, you're constantly having to keep it at typically 100 degrees centigrade in order to keep the balloon buoyant, and eventually you run out of fuel. In a gas balloon, you also have a sort of fuel, because as the balloon contracts at night, your balloon starts to descend. Balloon is cooling, gas contracting, your balloon descends, and at that time you've got to throw out your ballast in a traditional gas balloon. And that is your fuel. And that's why these balloons are limited, because of the day-night cycle. Or when you want to climb, only way you can climb is to throw out your sand, your ballast. The balloon climbs, you want to descend, you've got to vent the gas out of your valve to deliberately descend. And this cycle of gas against ballast is the way that the balloon eventually uses its fuel. Cameron Balloons has been renowned for its gas balloons, and just recently we had Jean-Pierre Etienne putting a balloon across the North Pole, another one of our Rosier helium balloons. But because the Gordon Bennett came to the UK and we'd had a lot of pressure to use our knowledge of gas ballooning to make a hydrogen balloon, we decided this is the last one of the portfolio, we must get into this. I have to say, Don was very nervous at the start, and he didn't like the idea of flying in a balloon that he called a bomb. But giving it some thought, he thought, wait a moment, I can make this safer. I can make a balloon that actually will have hydrogen on board, but I won't let it get explosive, because you need air to mix with the hydrogen in order to make it an explosive and lethal mixture. So Don came up with this brilliant idea of having what you've probably seen on the bottom of Hempelmann Adams balloon, a sort of glorified nipple, a big servo as we call it, which seals off the hydrogen from the air, but at the same time allows the balloon to expand, pulling open the valve, which is the safety sort of valve really, to ensure that the balloon doesn't burst.